Curse City is something that I have barely touched in my time playing Raid. Occasionally spending some keys here and there. At most, maybe 8 battles within the entire month. But today it just reset at the time of this recording, so it's about time for me to dive into some more Curse City content. Hello you beautiful gamers, welcome back to my channel where we play Raid on the daily and here for a good time. If you're enjoying the content throughout the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe as that'll help me out a ton. If you're interested in catching me live, I do stream on kick.com/Karen, playing a variety of games during the weekday in the mornings, and doing Raid Shadow Legend live streams on the weekend here on YouTube. Last time I tried to do Curse City, I could barely do normal difficulty anyways, and I just realized that there is something called a cursed chest. If you get 100 of these candles from doing quests, you can get an extra chest for rewards. What does that chest contain? I have no idea. Never got it myself. Let me know down in the comments. What do you usually get from the cursed chest? Seems to be we just have to clear a bunch of stages, awaken stages, and Amius the Lunar Archon. There we go. I spat it out. If you're looking for a fun, fresh start in Raid Shadow Legends or a completely new player, consider downloading Raid with my link for a really strong start. With my link, you'll start out with Corrado, Ugo, Fane, and Vergus, plus whatever legendary champion you end up wanting to use with a promo code exclusive for new accounts. Here's a quick guide on how to do that. First, if you're on mobile, uninstall Raid Shadow Legends. If you're on PC playing on the Plarium Play, just log out of your account. Click on my download link for Raid Shadow Legends. Go through all the new user prompts on the Plarium site while using a new email and password. After reinstalling or logging into your new account, you can find Corrado in your inbox after the tutorial and the other 3 epic champions once you've hit those levels. Scroll down in my description for more promo codes. Stage 1, we have a ton of options for some champions. I had to move my camera to the side, that way you guys can see my roster, who's built out anyways. I've been favoring my High Kitsune a little bit more than Deacon nowadays. We'll throw him in there. Armand's is fantastic for wave content, so we'll bring him in, as well as Demarsa and Cronam, because how can you have one without the other? Let's see, the last one should most definitely be Alice. So we have the AoE physical DPSer, team-wide reviver, stuns, HP burns, and some speed. One of my most recent live streams here on YouTube, everyone was saying how I need to have some sort of regen gear on my Godseeker, which I do not have right now. I basically just stacked up as much defense as possible, but she's quite squishy still, doesn't really heal up herself as well, but she's there. Just doesn't last for too long. Dang, Cronam might not have been the play here, but we're bringing down everybody just fine. Demarsa decreasing everybody's, or not everybody's, but randomly decreasing an ally's cooldown, which is fantastic. I love that about her passive. Easy. Oh man, this is one of the legendaries that I got a while ago, just never touched, but look at this. She looks really cool, like insane, right? I just haven't really built her out at all because I saw her ratings and they were hot garbage being an attack champion. She brings in a weaken, decreased speed, that's an AoE, and block active skills. I mean, honestly, she doesn't really sound all that bad. On top of that, she decreases the cooldowns of all ally skills except herself. Once ascended, she's got a secondary passive that fills her own turn meter by 5% each time an ally receives a debuff. Oh, and then her A2 brings in a decrease of the enemy's turn meter as well, and that's an AoE hit. So, I don't know, to me, she doesn't seem all that bad, especially for Faction Wars, at least. Like, I don't really think I'd bring her in anywhere else. So we have our supports, at least. It's just a full team of supports. This might be one of the longer runs, unfortunately. Oh, we can't even have Miscreated Monster as the lead, but I can put in Fabian in the front for the extra speed. Otherwise, yeah, honestly, that's our best bet. Okay, Boom. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be a little bit slower. Oh, you know what? It's not that bad actually. Miscreated Monster, I definitely want to rework him at some point in time because I put his gear on so long ago and he's just meh, you know? And he's such a good epic champion too. I just haven't really fully built him out. And I think it'll matter more with having more champions built out, especially from different factions, when I am focusing more on the faction wars progressing in that sense. So far, I've mentioned this recently, I've only completed normal mode of the Sacred Order and Skinwalker faction. Wait, no, not Skinwalker, I'm sorry. Sacred Order and Brain Farting Barbarian, there we go, because I have a lot of barbarians in Sacred Orders. Skinwalker Wukong has basically just been carrying. We're back on the barbarians and Sacred Orders again, so this is quite easy. I think this is who we ran, as well as Alice. There we go. Yeah, see, I hate how it lumps in my two strongest factions, Sacred Order and Barbarians. So whenever it's not them, I'm kind of screwed. But that just means that I have to expand my roster. So I do have the champions for a lot of factions. We just don't have them built out yet. It just takes forever to really fully build out people. And now that we have the free gear removal every single day for at least an hour if you're working on the advanced quests, we can at least switch it around with gear removal, especially if I create presets of gear, which I actually did for the first time. Alice's gear, since I think that I have her set up pretty well. I have to move my camera yet again. Like, she's set up pretty well. So I went ahead and set up a preset. How do you do that again? Oh boy. Oh, here. So whenever we do have the free gear removal, I can go ahead and just swap this out and give it to someone else because she's got 100% crit rate, fantastic crit damage, amazing accuracy. It's just that part won't completely transfer over because she's got over 100 accuracy on her banner alone, as well as her crit damage amulet, but that's okay. It's still a ton of accuracy. I'll probably consider doing the same with a Lysanther Beastbane as well, since he's a defense-based champion. I made sure to build him out in that sense and give him enough crit rate as well as crit damage. Looking at his gear now, he's not even at 100% crit rate, so that's a huge bummer. We'll have to fix him up at some point in time. I set up his gear a long time ago. Here, I can't even continue to level up some of his gear pieces. I'm scared that it's going to roll into speed, which would mess up my speed tune. I want to put Cronam in the lead for the extra accuracy, just for us to hit the debuffs. That would be nice. That would be nice. Hitting my debuffs is a good time because it seems to me our Mons doesn't have enough accuracy and he's already missing these earlier mobs, or not mobs, champions, enemies, whatever. I'm calling them mobs as if they're just trash mobs. Oh, I see Frozen Banshee. She's dead now on the ground. Yeah. This is loads better or easier than the last time I tried it. It took so much longer, but then again, we're super early on in the Curse City anyways, and I've never truly grinded it out. Okay, so here we are going up against the spider. So we need to have a cleanser. Crucial to make sure that spiderlings never get a counterattack or a turn. So bring in champions with AoE stuns or freezes. Okay, so that means Armands. However, I can't use Armands. Oh my gosh, this is where it begins, the pain and suffering. Dude, and my Magnar is not built out very well either. Okay, so we don't have really too many options here. I don't think Taragi is built out either. Oh, he's got some gear. It's a little sad, but it's there. Dang, Yoshi's missing his chest piece. Ixelmore has some gear. We'll throw him in. At least he is awakened. Rector Drath, Miscreated Monster, Magnar, Doom Tower, or oh no, HP, in all battles. Yeah, so Ixelmore will have to be the play. And then I'll throw in Taragi, a poor little level 40 froggy. He's going to get smacked. Oh no, this is not good. Spider is already hard enough. I do have the AoE stuns with Miscreated Monster. I just don't think he has the accuracy to actually stun them, and this is just a crap ton of poisons. My team is just gonna fall over. There's absolutely no way. Yeah, like, he did not stun anybody. I don't even have the ability to cleanse everyone. Ow, it hurts. There's so many, and I'm not doing any damage at all. Ooh, there's a bunch of metal shapers in there. Oh, wait, do you just have to get 5-star awaken and that's it, and that's how it qualifies for it? I thought it was everybody has to be awakened on this team to be able to even run it. Well, this is easy since it's back to barbarian, so we'll do that. Armands and maybe listen to their Beastbane for the extra damage, AoE damage anyways. All right, let's try this. Hopefully, I didn't bork myself for not having enough heals, but I'm banking off of Armand's stuns to the point where, like, hopefully they don't even get that many turns at the end of the day. And we bring in decreased speed with Listen to Their Beastbane. High Katoon has a decreased turn meter, but they're a little bit on the higher cooldown, so, I mean, first wave seems to be a-okay. Oh no, he just wasted his stun on a singular champion or enemy. How dare you, Armands? At that point in time, I should have been manualing it. See, they have a Skull Crusher this round, so it's gonna suck if he gets a turn and puts on counterattack buff as well as the unkillable, which looks like he will be able to, since I was unable to freeze him. Oh, no, never mind. We just nuked him. Good job, Listen there, Beastbane. Good job. There's a crap ton of metal shapers. I have mine 5-star awakened, and he's got some mediocre gear on him, but we've been slowly building him up and booking him out for Scarab. I think that's what it is. So excited. I have a 6-star soul waiting for him when we get there. This is in the bag. Easy. Goodbye, cruel world. Yeah, we definitely didn't even need the heals, so if I wanted to, we could have taken out Demarsa, but I can't use Chromium and not bring in Demarsa. All right, we have 3 more keys. I cannot read. I don't think I can kill Baumel, so going to C7 is going to be painful. Alright, C12. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult as well, but we have Painkeeper, Venomage, at least is built out. My Wukong is okay built. We have Kale and... I think at this point in time, Ixelmore might be the better choice than the Magnar, just for the extra ally protect and increased defense. Oh no, I forgot to check if Painkeeper's aura is actually viable in this type of content. There's just no way you can remember all of that, which auras are okay and what. I mean, for a select few champions that I use all the time, I'll remember, like Wukong, his is only in arenas. Alright, 2 more keys. Ooh, Ursula and Lady Annabelle. Oh my god, I miss Ursula. She was on my second free-to-play account that I've sort of tossed to the side for now, just focusing on my main account and my first free-to-play account that's a little bit more progressed in comparison to the second one. Alright, this should be okay, bringing in Painkeeper, Ixelmore to synergize with Listen to Their Beastbane, Fabian just for the CCs, and Painkeeper for resetting the cooldown as well as a little bit more heals. And of course my pet L, since he's fully built out, booked out, and masteried out. How could I not? The poisons and the continuous heal buffs. He's still by far one of my favorite support champions out there. He's just so cool. I really like the undead factions as well. They just look so cool, and it reminds me of WoW. So Fabian, Adele, any other undead horde that I have? that's really stands out anyways, because Miscreated Monster isn't an undead horde. I'm pretty sure he's a Knight's Revenant. This month, I will try my best and progress a bit more in Curse City. Try my best to get the max amount of chests from Live Arena. We need to stay on top of it because I really am missing out on a lot of these rewards. For this, Painkeeper, Tholen, Fabian, Rector Drath, and Battle. I guess I could have taken out Rector Drath and maybe brought in Miscreated Monster instead just for some extra defense, but hey, it's fine. We're double healing up. It can't hurt, right? I do feel bad since Fabian was my first fusion. I just still don't use him as much as I'd like to. I did bring him into Fire Knight though for his multi-hit and decreased turn meter. He works alright in there. It's not the worst, but it's also not the best. Ooh, get it, Tholen. Okay. Yeah, Tholen's the only true damage dealer in here because Fabian, I just built him out for pure accuracy and speed to CC the enemy team in PvE. I mean, that's where he really shines, right? There we go. All 8 keys finished. That's the first time in forever that I've done that. Holy heck. Consider checking out my download link for Raid Shadow Legends down below, getting yourself 4 champions, Corrado, Ugo, Fane, and Vergus just by leveling up your account. Thanks so much for sticking around and continuing to watch my journey in Raid. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!